So I just want to say, keep your joy. There's so much going on right now in the world. You know, as I'm filming this, and maybe even when you're watching this, there's yet another crisis of potentially violence, upsets, could be even climatic. I just want to say that if we can, I think it's really important to keep our joy, that our joyfulness is actually like, not a superpower. I don't even know if I like that phrase, but our joyfulness is what can keep us healthy and keep us strong in the forces of negativity and the forces of darkness, if that makes sense. So our joy is basically a way to keep us sane, to keep us healthy, keep us going, and to really enjoy the beauty of the planet, you know, and even if it's as simple as your local park, right? There's so much beauty. And when you see folks who are doing acts of violence, a lot of times it's because they are so cut off and so disconnected. That's really what mental illness is. You're disconnected in a lot of ways from the beauty of the planet, the beauty of connection with others, the beauty of connection with spirit. If that makes sense. You know, some people are like, of course, some things are biochemical, but I believe even with that, you know, there are treatments and ways to help people that have to do with just having us be balanced. That is what's missing, is we are so imbalanced. I'm going to put a link below to a video about the fact that we are electromagnetic beings. If you think about it, a lot of times where there's stress in communities and people, we're really cut off from nature. Oftentimes we don't have access to nature in a way that is healthy, that feels safe. And so that being cut off from the natural world is part of the symptom of the sickness of the modern world to a great extent. Now, of course, that varies from country to country, from place to place. But even as I'm walking in this beautiful park, I'm seeing like tremendous amount of just garbage thrown around. Not a tremendous amount, but it's so funny to me that people would go to a place like a park and then leave dirt and debris and trash. It's like, it tells anyone who's tuned in that these people are completely cut off, because they go to maybe smoke a cigarette, they go to just sit with their thoughts, and then they leave trash there, right? So there's no connection with Mother Earth. There's no connection with that beauty of the divine feminine and masculine dance that should be in balance on the planet. So, as I said, I'm going to connect you with some more videos. Check below. But now, again, I just really want to encourage you to get out in nature. It's healing. It is healing. Woo! You guys, I just saw a snake that, I swear to God, was like 3 feet long. And while I still, because they always surprise you, there's always that element of surprise. There's always that element of surprise when you see a snake. I swear to God, it was 3 feet long. They're actually one of my shamanic power animals, or allies, you would call them. Snakes are very much connected with Mother Earth because they crawl directly on the earth. And in many, many spiritual traditions, snakes are in no way considered evil. No particular animal is considered evil, right? They exist. The same way bears aren't considered evil, or hawks aren't considered evil. Snakes do so many things for us. I don't even know, in keeping the balance. So it was just interesting to see a snake go right by my path. So let's keep walking. I just want to really encourage you to get out in nature, even if you have to drive to get there, even if you have to, in some towns Maybe you live in the city, but maybe you can take, like, if you're in New York City, you can take Metro North. You can take a bus out somewhere. Just get a little nature, spend the day. Trust me, it is super balancing, and it's vital. I don't believe it's really a luxury in the way some people would have you believe that it's a luxury. Okay, nature isn't a luxury. Getting fresh air isn't a luxury. So think about that, especially if you're feeling depressed, you're feeling down, you're feeling hemmed in. Nature is not a luxury, okay? It is a birthright. As I'm walking, I'm smelling some, I don't know if it's honeysuckle, and I'm still in a downtown area, but just being by water, getting the green of the trees, very, very healing. And I encourage you to be that sane person. Go against the grain, okay? You're the sane one. Go out for walks. Go sit outside with nothing to do. If you feel self-conscious, maybe bring a book or have your headphones on. No one will bother you, right? But why is it that we have to, if we're outside, we expect somebody smoking, okay, they're sitting there. But you're not it's not normal to just sit outside. Maybe it is where you are. I hope that's the case. Again, nature is healing. Be one of the sane ones. Take advantage of it. Plan it if you have to have that chance to do that, to partake of that. This is part of the divine richness of this gorgeous planet. It's part of what's going to keep you mentally and emotionally more balanced, okay? So it's super, super important. Find a way to incorporate it into your day. And now let's go to talking about the sacral chakra and these journal prompts that I have for you. Now, I don't know if you know, but the sacral chakra has to do a lot with water and fluids in the body, but again, also in nature. So I'm just going to show you some where I'm walking by, because we are not separate from nature. That is what the sort of mechanistic, broken system wants you to think, that you're separate from all of creation, and that is not true. So again, get yourself out in nature and give the video a thumbs up if you found it encouraging. And I hope you enjoyed the journal prompts. Let me know in the comments. All right, much love. I'm going to save the sacral chakra journal prompts for the next video, the very next video, so watch out for that. But it didn't really fit with this video, I realized.